science, we're learning about plants and it's lesson number 1. Today we will be learning about wild plants, and by the end of today's lesson, I hope that most of you will be able to name wild plants and understand what is meant by wild plants. First of all then, year 1, let's have a think. What do you think a wild plant is? Is it a plant that you find in the house, in the garden, in the forest? What do you think? A wild plant is one that grows by itself. It's not a plant that is planted, so we don't go into the garden and we don't plant it. It doesn't need anybody to look after it. And sometimes if it grows where it's not wanted, it might be called a weed. A dandelion is a wild plant. They have bright yellow leaves, they have fluffy white seed heads, and some people like to blow the seeds and make a wish. Daisies are wildflowers. They have white petals with bright yellow centres. They grow in the grass, and sometimes people use them to make daisy chains. I'm sure, year 1, that you have all seen a daisy in our field. Buttercups. They have shiny yellow petals with feathery leaves, and you might have played a game where you hold one under somebody's chin to see if it shines yellow. This is a clover. Clover has white or pink flower heads. It has leaves in groups of 3, and some people think it's very lucky to find a 4-leaf clover. These are nettles. They have jagged, prickly leaves with tiny green-white flowers, but be very careful not to touch them because they give you a nasty sting. Okay, question number 1. I want you to write a sentence. What do you understand a wildflower is? So what do you, after watching this video, think a wildflower is? I want you to write it in your own words. Question number 2 today is, can you name the wildflowers that are on the pictures next? You ready? Good luck.